It is July 1st, Canada Day. I'm here in front of the Unitarian Church of Montreal, engaging in my alternative spiritual practice of protesting against Unitarian Universalist anti-religious intolerance and bigotry, Unitarian Universalist clergy abuse of all kinds, and various other injustices and abuses committed by Unitarian Universalists. We can throw hypocrisy and stupidity into that mix as well. In the fall of 2000, I made a picket sign saying, "A church that deserves a Trudeau salute." This picket sign was created as a result of the intolerant and abusive minister of the church at the time, Reverend Ray Drennan, writing a Gazette op-ed piece in which he trashed Pierre Elliott Trudeau's Roman Catholic state funeral as a sham state funeral, and otherwise made insulting and derogatory comments about the fact that Pierre Elliott Trudeau's state funeral was a Roman Catholic rite. In the content of that op-ed piece, he also trashed pretty well every other religion's beliefs by saying that most religious rituals in the world were meaningless. So he didn't just attack Roman Catholics in that op-ed piece, he attacked pretty much every God-believing or otherwise religious person in the world by saying that their religious rituals were meaningless. So I made a picket sign saying, "A church that deserves a Trudeau salute," as a result of that op-ed piece. Well, it did double duty a few months later when the Montreal Unitarians had me charged with the crime of disrupting a church service in a deeply misguided effort to try and prevent me from exercising my Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms guaranteed right to engage in peaceful public protest in front of the Unitarian Church of Montreal. It took about 3 years to get acquitted of those totally bogus criminal charges, but I was acquitted because they were totally false. The Crown prosecutor could not prove a single one of the 4 or 5 points of law that he had to prove beyond any reasonable doubt in order to obtain a conviction. So that is another reason why the Unitarian Church of Montreal in particular deserves a Trudeau salute. But now we've got another reason to give not only the Unitarian Church of Montreal a Trudeau salute, but the Unitarian Universalist Association of Congregations down in Boston a Trudeau salute. A month ago, on June 1st, I received a cease and desist order from the Montreal law firm Stikeman, Elliott, LLP, Barristers and Solicitors. This cease and desist order falsely accused me of the archaic crime of blasphemous libel for allegedly making unfounded and vicious allegations to the effect that Unitarian Universalist ministers have engaged in the despicable crimes of rape and pedophilia. Well, the key word there is unfounded, and the fact of the matter is that what few allegations I have actually made regarding Unitarian Universalists engaging in crimes like rape and pedophilia are by no means unfounded. The fact of the matter is that the few people that I blogged about with respect to that were charged with rape, convicted of rape, and spent time in jail for rape. So you know, that is just a totally bogus charge. And the fact of the matter is I researched the crime of blasphemous libel, and even if I was making false allegations about the Unitarian Universalist ministers engaging in rape and pedophilia, it would not actually constitute blasphemous libel in any case. So even if I was guilty of ordinary libel by making such false allegations, blasphemous libel is another area of the law. It's basically deeply insulting a religion, basically attacking their deepest beliefs. You know, something that you might do by, let's say, saying that their religious beliefs are all meaningless and silly and so on, like Ray Drennan or other intolerant and abusive, bigoted Unitarian Universalist fundamentalist atheists. Not the least of these bigots being UUA President Peter Morales himself, who in his stump speech announcing that he was running for president of the UUA, trashed Christianity, Judaism, Islam, and any number of other old religions as obsolete religions created for another time, which led to tribalism and suspicion and intolerance and so on and so forth. I can't remember all the exact words off the top of my head, but basically UUA President Peter Morales, who has to be behind this latest accusation of a criminal charge, a blasphemous libel, is himself, most ironically, guilty of saying things that are actually much more applicable in terms of blasphemous libel than making allegations about ministers engaging in rape and pedophilia and so on. So on that note, here's a Trudeau salute, a Canada Day Trudeau salute for Montreal Unitarians, the Unitarian Universalist Association of Congregations down in Boston, and any other outrageously hypocritical Unitarian Universalist who tries to trample on my or anyone else's constitutionally guaranteed rights to engage in freedom of expression. Here's your Trudeau salute.